Let's look at the two-step. I spit all over my iPad when I said that. I drooled a little.
Alright, let's look at two-step equations. Here, these are just equations that involve 2 steps, sometimes actually 3 steps, because I'm going to add in some negatives, or put in some negatives there. Okay, so let's say example 1. Example 1. It's negative 3x plus 12 equals 36. What do we do? What do we do here, huh? What do we do here? Well, first, we subtract 12. Okay, the idea is to get the x term all by itself. We're solving for x, so we need to get it by itself. Let's see what happens then. We'll subtract 12 from both sides. We need to do the opposite of what it shows here, because we want to, like when we subtract 12, we're kind of like moving it over. So that goes away, and then now I have a positive 36 and a negative 12. I will subtract because they are different signs. So 6, 5, 4, and then 3, 2. So this is a positive 24 because the 36 is bigger and it's positive. And then that just goes away. And then let's try this once again. It's my old. What if I sound like that when I'm old? That might be accurate. I don't know. Then we divide by negative 3. I always divide by what's in front of the x. If that term is all like the only other thing I have on one side, then I always divide by what's in front of the x. A lot of people forget the negative. Don't forget the negative. So divide by negative 3. And then that means x equals, what is it? What is it? 24 divided by negative 3. Well, that's 8, but a positive divided by a negative is a negative. And so there we go. That's it there. And then I'm going to check it to check. So this is a check. Check, please. Like a Dumb and Dumber. Check. Check, please. After they killed the guy. It's poison. All right. To check, what do? You plug in the negative 8 for the x. This is just checking your answer. So you get negative 3 times negative 8 plus 12. Now it's a PEMDAS problem. We should get 36. That's what this means. 8 times 3 is 24. Negative 8 times negative 3 is still 24, because a negative times a negative is a positive. So 24 plus 12 equals 36. 24 plus 12, it is 36. Okay, good. We got it right. I mean me. You didn't do nothing. You're just looking at this. I got it right. Alright, moving on. Now this one, un poco más complicado. It's a little bit harder. It's a little bit more complicated. Why is it more complicated?
Well, it's because it's on the other side.
Yes, it is on the other side.
And we have a minus y.
Why is that complicated?
Because it doesn't have a number in front.
So I don't know. It's less boring if I make a voice. All right. So I can put a 1 there. It's not like minus 1y. All right. Let's see what happens. First, I want to get the term with the variable all by itself. Now, this negative is for this term. It's not for the 24. The 24 is positive. So how do I move it to the other side?
You subtract it.
You subtract it. He's right. So you subtract 24. And I don't do this. That's wrong. Don't do that, because I want to move it over to the other side. Plus, this is a y. They're not like terms. I can't subtract 24 from negative 1y over 6. So there we go. And then I get the negative 28 on the left side, right? Negative 28. And that equals, well, that goes away. And again, people forget. They forget this negative, so don't forget the negative. It's negative 1y divided by 6. Does anybody know?
Oh, pick me! I know what to do.
Does anybody else know? I know what to do. What do you do? You multiply both sides by 6. Yes. Yes. Yeah. That's right. We multiply both sides by 6 because we're already dividing by 6 here. So to get rid of this 6, we multiply by 6. So that would cancel that out. Nothing cancels out over here, but I have to multiply. So what is 28 times 6? Well, 6 times 2 is 12. So it's like 120 plus 6 times 8 is 48, 168, I think it is. But we have a positive times a negative, and that is a negative. So that's what we have. Negative over there, and then equals negative 1y.
Can you pick me this time? I know what to do.
Well, okay. What do you do?
You divide by 1.
Actually, that's wrong.
What?
I said that's wrong.
What?
Can you not hear?
Well, who's there?
You divide by negative 1, not just 1. Negative 1. Remember, you have to have the negative also. You have to include the sign. Okay, divide by negative 1 then. Negative divided by negative is a positive. So I have y all by itself. That's what I wanted. And negative divided by negative is a positive. 168 divided by 1 is 168. It's now positive, though. Oh, that's beautiful. That's very good. One more? One more. It'll go by quickly. Ooh, this looks different. But it's actually it's no different than before. I'm just gonna do it, and hopefully you understand what's happening. Even though there's a 0 on this side, doesn't matter. I still want to try and get the y term by itself. So it could be an x, could be y, could be a p, could be any variable. But let's see. Maybe you should pause it and then try it on your own. Okay? Try it on your own. All right. All right. Now I'm just gonna do it. So then what do we have? We have just 3y, and then you got to divide by 3. You don't divide by negative 3 because this is a positive 3 there, so that goes away. Now we have y equals negative divided by positive is a negative, and 39 divided by 3 is 13, and that's the answer. All right, that's all, folks. Goodbye.